It's really difficult to go into a VC and pitch them when they think that your co-founder is going to run off to Disneyland with the money. Pretty much, if you fell asleep before, at a minimum of 2 other people fell asleep, by the next morning the business model had changed from under you. So it was just always this thing where you were afraid to go to bed because something fundamentally we would have pivoted in the middle of the night.
It's sort of like the secret of comedy. You know the secret of comedy? Actually, just go ahead, just all together, just ask me. Just say, what's the secret of comedy? Go ahead, everyone. Go. Timing! It's timing. The same thing with startups. It's timing. The secret of startups is timing. In particular, the right timing is you wait until the world changes so that a really important problem moves from being impossible to just being really, really hard. And then you execute. So if you want to be an entrepreneur because you think it's a good way to make money, you're just bad at math. What's worse, you have to be pretty good at math to be successful as an entrepreneur, so there's already 2 strikes against you. If you're a startup CEO, yeah, there is a pyramid, but it's inverted, and you're all the way at the bottom. You're the CEO.
You can argue with me, and I want you to argue with me a lot if you would disagree with me while we're trying to come to a decision. And we should have, open and vocal debate about whatever decision we're going to make. But once we make that decision, everyone's on board with it, and we never talk, we never revisit it. The reason you don't revisit decisions is because, especially as a leader of a company, what you're doing a lot of the time as a leader of the company is running out on the high dive and telling everybody behind you, let's go. The chances of you selling to the company you predict you want to sell to when you start your business are next to 0, right? So you just have to kind of go forward, and as the note says, bumble around. David Hornick refers to finding your business model as a lot like going to the eye doctor, more like this or like this, B or C, C or D, C or B, right? And you just kind of keep going until you find an alley that doesn't have a dead end in it. And if you're not passionate about what you're doing and you're just trying to optimize for the end instead of going on the journey and seeing where it leads you, not knowing what the outcome's going to be, you're going to have a suboptimal result and probably fail. Right? So I think that's probably the biggest lesson is you just can't worry about that stuff. You just have to work on the assumption that the business will either go well and you'll grow your market and you'll therefore be successful, or it won't work and you'll go do something else.